Good evening and welcome back to the IRONCAST. We are here with our fourth, I believe, episode of the new series. You are joined once again by me, Gino De Campo, Sonic the Hedgehog, and you are joined by Sally Remnant's personal beautician.
That's me. She's here in the flesh.
How are we?
Yeah, good. We're a little bit late this week though.
No fault of our own.
No technical problems.
So many.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this week we're taking the pod down a different route. We're starting with conspiracy theories. We can't promise we'll end up there, you know.
You know how it goes.
But
one
basically,
to another.
Exactly. Basically, the whole idea this week is that we're going to talk, a couple of conspiracy each. We're each going to propose them to the group, and we're basically going to say, is there anything there, or are they bollocks? In short. But I don't know, Issa, you're a man of the theory. Let's let you start.
There's a few that, obviously I know a few, but the main one was kind of like the New World Order, like the Illuminati. Like a group of like select elites run the entire world, basically.
It's true.
What do you think about that?
It's very Alex Jones, isn't it?
It's very Alex Jones, yeah.
Yeah, I have watched some of Alex Jones' videos when he's
a bit of a nutter.
He's mental. He's absolutely mental. Yeah,
he's doolally.
Yeah, there's something that's not quite right about him. In the nicest way possible, Alex, you're listening.
If he is, to be fair, that's good going on us.
It's good going.
It's not bad going on us if he's listening, yeah.
Well, I suppose, what way do you look at it? Is there, a group of powerful people that do control a lot of our world? Yes.
In
there
short,
are.
yes.
Like in short, there are.
80-20 world, 20% of the people of the world control 80% of the wealth.
Yeah.
That's, some elites, like the billionaires, the hedge fund people.
Roman Abramovich.
Roman Abramovich, yeah. He runs Chelsea, he runs West London.
He's in charge of the world.
But
yeah,
is there some sort of Illuminati club?
It's like going on in the background, like Beyonce.
How do you know
Jay-Z
that?
involved. We don't know. We'll never know.
Exactly, unless we got so rich that they invited us in.
True say.
The reason I say I would know is because by and large, people are gobshites, and
that is true.
Because
just a general.
I'll expand on that a little bit. If that was the case, there would be people that it would get out. Things like that aren't kept secret in this world.
But it's not secret.
It isn't.
You know it's a thing.
It's like an iceberg. We're reaching this much. It's like so much below.
People know of the concept. Whether it's real or not is a different story.
Yeah, but you've got to think.
I think there is some truth in it, but obviously. Sorry,
but not in the way that people probably think.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like they've got some secret underground layer all the life.
Because they don't need to.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the day,
they're doing it under our noses.
It's
basically out there. They're taking our money, just
yeah,
the rich get richer,
the poor get poorer.
And both the UK and America, it's very much a small group of politicians that always are recycled, and things don't really change. And in America, the first political outsider they had was a billionaire. Do you know what I mean? It's not like it's not like Little Issa or as you like to call him, Sally's beautician.
Yeah,
he's you know what I mean. But yeah, there is parts of truth to that.
Oh yeah, it's just like the wealthy people, isn't it? They're always going to control what's going on, the influence of policies.
Yeah,
like the New World Order, there's not like a handful of people that meet around like a big oval table every Sunday.
Like some sort of Masonic club or something.
That's what I mean, like dressed in robes and.
Let's hope so.
Well, you hope there is or there isn't?
No, there isn't.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If there is, then it's not good news.
No, we're in the mud.
Yeah, we are.
But yeah, it's definitely not that, but there is some sort of like. It's not even really a secret, is it? It's just.
I'd love to know what the emails are saying of the people in power. Do you know what I mean?
I can imagine that emails are like. By carry a pigeon or something.
Yeah, well, do you remember that thing when Vladimir Putin, he had the pigeon and it saluted him? Do you remember that picture? They were all robots, I'm telling you.
The Russians, man, they're immense.
They are crazy over there in Russia. Word to the Russian brothers.
Word to Roman Abramovich.
Suka blieta.
It's Polish, isn't it?
No, it's Russian.
It's Polish, that's what.
Suka. I'm not going to translate. It's Russian.
I know what it means.
It's Russian, I promise.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so... What else?
Madeleine McCann.
Yeah, that's a big one. That is a large one.
I hope we find out definitively what happened.
I think in
at
our
some
lifetime,
point in our life,
nice to find out.
I think we're pretty close to it now.
Yeah, there's been recent developments, haven't there?
She's got to be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of course.
I mean,
I think that's.
What if Thea was her?
Sorry, just played the.
that's alright.
Now, do you think now? I think this is one of the. Perhaps it's something that is widely accepted, although it's not really proved in any way, shape, or form that her parents had something to do with her disappearance.
Yeah, I mean, I've been believed that until this new evidence came out not that long ago.
Yeah, I would say I did as well.
What was his new evidence?
I mean, obviously
There's some German fella that apparently was like there at the time, and he's been like
Just
he's been arrested for killing her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think looking at that, it probably looks the most likely outcome. To be fair, obviously, I think there is an issue with her parents neglecting her. Yeah. But whether there's anything more sinister than that, I don't think it probably is.
Just,
it's still kind of their fault though, regarding the negligence.
Yeah,
yes and no.
No way you should leave your kid on a
No, I wouldn't do that myself.
Young as hell as well.
Yeah.
What's she like, 4, 5, 6?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be leaving your kids alone until one of them's old enough to fend off a kidnapper, really. You know?
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think I was probably left alone until I was probably like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
At that point, you could just take on a kidnapper, couldn't you?
Yeah,
it's like a foreign country as well. Like, you don't know your surroundings.
Yeah, I wouldn't say in a foreign country.
The thing is, if you're like 10 or something, you'd know probably to scream or something. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. I was saying that is you can use its phone or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Do you use the phone when you're in trouble?
That's probably, at least in the UK, like the biggest conspiracy theory in our lifetime, isn't it? People, when did she go disappear? 2004?
6, I think.
Whenever it was, a long ass time.
It was quite a while ago.
And people have been wondering about it for ever since.
Yeah, I remember I was on a holiday in Tenerife just after it happened, and there was a thing at a hotel where some girl, this girl got lost, was away from her family, and everyone was thinking, "Oh shit, like it's happening again." I remember my all like these like random dads from the hotel went out to try and look for this girl or whatever. And my dad was like at the front of the hotel on blocking people from coming in and out basically. But anyway, basically this girl was just at the beach with some friends she made on holiday. She was absolutely fine. But I remember those stories. Like obviously at the time I probably wasn't that aware about it, but it's those stories you get told.
Well, what if? Think about this. If Madeleine McCann had just gone to the beach with some holiday friends, and then she came back and no one was there, so she was just like, "Oh."
Surely someone would have found her by then, though. Like there would have been
almost definitely.
That was
she didn't
also
know
quite late that this happened.
That's true.
This was early evening, you know.
Yeah, tapas time.
The tapas, what do they call it? The tapas 7.
Tapas 7.
How
Something
dare
like
they? How dare they?
I mean, you know.
Shame on
I do love a tapas.
I love tapas. Yeah, I was about to say.
I don't think I'd leave my children
Do you love
unattended.
tapas more than you'd love a child?
No, but I'd take the child with me. Why? Because you're not.
No, I mean your child, not like any child.
Oh, fair enough.
Why could you not take the children to the tapas? You definitely.
No, at that age, they're little shits. I'll be honest.
Yeah, they are little shits. But
Yeah,
you
but
bought them on holiday. If you want to have tapas, take them with you.
You'd rather have a child than tapas than.
No, I would
tapas
just
and no child.
I would, just not have tapas and wait for another time, or I'd just hire a babysitter.
To be
I mean,
fair,
just take them with them.
they probably have had to live for the last 15 years. You imagine they must regret it so much.
They've gone through all these thoughts in their head.
I know, and the worst, and that's what I'm saying, because it was such a wild conspiracy as well.
Yeah.
Not only, have they lost their daughter, they've also had basically the whole of the country debating whether they killed her or not.
Yeah.
Like it's not. I mean, obviously they made quite a lot of money on the book. To be fair,
considerable amount.
But even so,
they've lost a daughter, and that's sad for anyone.
It is.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, like, the money probably would soften the blow. If I'm being completely honest, they made millions.
Yeah, they did. I mean, they're already a fairly wealthy family in the first place.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, I still feel like they'd want to know exactly what happened.
100%, unless they already do know. That's the conspiracy.
That's the conspiracy, yeah. I'll bring. Alright, next, what have we got?
I wanted to pose a question to you guys. I just thought about it a second ago.
Yeah.
The idea that life and the world and everything is just a simulation. Do you know what I mean? Like, there are moments sometimes that happen and you're like, that's a glitch. Do you know what I mean?
The Truman Show. That's
the Truman Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are things that happen just sometimes where you're like, there's no way that's real. This is proof that we're in a simulation.
Is that when I was in Liverpool the other day, I just saw some guy sitting on the floor with a pigeon on his head feeding it chips. I was like...
Exactly, there you go.
Someone's just planted that there because I've seen the video of the guy like with a pigeon on his head and thought, that'll make him laugh.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. There's just things like... We're not even really in control. There's people controlling us.
The weirdest thing is if you're like thinking, I don't know, like a song, and you get in the car, you put the radio on, and that song's playing. Like
That's
that
what I'm
is
saying.
freaking.
Or,
And
like-
even when you're thinking about someone, like it could be someone really niche, someone you've not spoken to in ages, and you're just just thinking, I don't know, you might see a picture or something like that, and you think, oh, I wonder how they are, and then later that day you see them. I've not seen them for ages. I've had that before. I think that's really strange.
Or like when you think of something, before you go into the room, you want to do something, and as soon as you get into the room, you forget what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I do that, but I'm a bit of an idiot sometimes, so I can put that one down.
fair.
For
Yeah,
that.
but maybe that's not your fault. Maybe that's the people that are running your
Maybe they
simulation.
programmed you
Yeah,
to think
exactly.
you're an
They
idiot.
want you to think that, but actually, it's them doing
Maybe
it
it's
to
them.
laugh at
Maybe
you.
it's them.
They can see.
Stop.
Pointing at you.
You.
Pointing at you.
And then when you die, it's just a game over, and you're out of the game, and you're like,
Maybe
oh, look
you
at me, I'm
respawn.
still. Maybe you do respawn. Maybe you can, and then you're like, oh, I'm a whatever
I'm a
being
parrot
it is.
now.
Yeah,
You're a
like,
pigeon on someone's head.
Yeah. You came fed chips.
this. I think it's a simulation. I'm a believer of that
I mean, there's not exactly a way to prove that. Like,
until we die.
I mean, then we're dead. Then we can't come back and say, okay, this is.
But you might die, and then you wake up back in wherever the hell the simulation's happening, and you're like, oh, there we go. And you've not. It's not even been a day. It's not even been an hour in that time. But it's been a whole
I
lifetime.
mean, that's what like people when they die for like minutes or something, they claim to have seen all sorts of.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember
whatever, and-
my mum once like passed out. She was fainting unconscious for not all that long, but she said I remember her saying when she was dreaming, she like felt like the dream was ages. She was just dreaming for ages, but in reality, it had been like 90 seconds. She was out for, but she felt like it was like months.
That's what I'm saying. It's proof that time isn't even real. Everything's
time
fake.
is a social construction. Well,
There's a
kind of.
conspiracy theory. Time. It's not a thing.
I mean, kind
Well,
of.
it sort of
think it
is.
but
It's
It's not.
based on the sun.
Yeah.
The sun's
Yeah, but
real.
the sun's not even real.
This guy, this
The
guy.
sun's an LED light that they've put up there. It's just
Never
really
runs out of
bright.
batteries.
It's really bright.
Or they recharge it at night. that's where it's
Exactly.
gone. Yeah.
When the sun is gone, there you've put the rechargeable batteries
Yeah,
in.
true. Or they just plugged it into the outlet.
Just turn it off, saving the power, saving the planet.
Yeah.
Exactly. This
What
is.
was I was going to say something there.
We're in a
See,
sim.
this is a prime
This-
example. You just
yeah.
forgot what I was about to say.
Maybe that's because I'm a bit of a klutz.
But that's what
There you
they
go,
want
you
you to
remember that.
think. But whoever they are, they want you to think you're a klutz, but you're
Yeah.
not. They're laughing at you right now.
Oh, it's just a big game of Sims.
It literally
Yeah.
is. It literally is, I think. But we're not making them weird noises. We're talking normal
We do
words.
sometimes.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. But they only communicate. I can't even remember what they say. They go hubba hubba and stuff like that.
It's like, yeah, it's random noises.
Yeah.
There's a name for it, but
Hmm.
I bet there's like some real like Sim stands that actually speak like
Have you
that.
seen? There's a video. They had Katy Perry do like a voiceover for one of the games, yeah. And there's a video of her doing the voiceover, and everybody thought that she just says normal stuff, and they just jumble it up. But she actually was speaking into the microphone, like
in Sims language.
yeah.
I wonder if there's a Sims alphabet.
There probably is. You find one online. Someone's definitely made one. You know how
Maybe.
it's like the Minions, and
Yeah, that's
the
what I mean.
Minions,
Yeah,
it's like
maybe
that.
we should do the entire next episode in Sims.
Yeah, we should make our own language. I don't know what we call it, but we should make our own one.
What?
You've got too much time on your hands.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't think I have enough time to
No.
literally develop an entire language from scratch.
All right,
Yeah.
next conspiracy theory.
Pizzagate. Have you heard of that one?
No.
Pizzagate.
Pizzagate is essentially this. It was an American conspiracy theory. It was a lot. It came up a lot in Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign.
Mm.
There was basically this pizza place in Washington. I think it was Washington. I might have got that wrong. And anyway, this pizza place was the centre of some sort of like child grooming organisation. And it's basically the story was that was where a lot of high profile politicians went to basically do things with children. And there was all these emails leaked that they kept referencing a pizza or a delivery,
yeah.
and people basically made all these pizza sort of words into a vocabulary that they thought was about child,
I think
grooming,
there's quite a lot
whatever.
of that, isn't it? Like
There is,
some
I mean-
sort of secret codes and like toys or sweets or whatever.
Yeah, and they're just like, I'll meet you there for the delivery, and the delivery will be like
Pepperoni pizza.
for the pepperoni pizza would be the pepperoni pizza would be a child. Do you know what I mean? But I think I'm pretty sure that has been quite widely disproved. People still believe it though. People still
believe anything.
There was a case where an American guy went in there with a gun, went down to the basement where allegedly all these kids were stored, and the place doesn't even have a basement. So I mean, either they've hidden it very well, or that is nonsense.
Imagine this
Secret
poor
corridor.
pizza place is like just completely innocent serving normal pizza, and some guy runs in with shotguns just all
Yeah, that's literally what happened.
looking for children.
Yeah.
Just
That's
trying to-
crazy.
If you work there, you're just serving someone pizza, and some
Yeah, it's
lunatic.
like-
That could be anywhere in America. A
That's
lunatic
true.
runs in with a
That's
gun.
true.
You know.
Speaks volumes of the place, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Word up.
I don't know what you think about. I suppose, to be fair, it could possibly tie into the
I
first
can see
one.
some truth in that, but I don't.
Maybe they got the wrong place.
Yeah.
Who
Think
knows?
about it
that's
like that.
conspiracy.
I think
Chuck E.
the reason they
Cheese's,
said
that's
it was
what it was.
that they thought that place
That's a dodgy place, you know.
because there was some monetary link between them and a lot of these
On the
politicians.
subject of pizza, this isn't a conspiracy theory, but Chuck E. Cheese's, there was a story, I think, a year or two ago, some old employees came out. And basically, so, have you ever heard of Chuck E. Cheese before?
Yeah.
Yeah. They would like, obviously they serve pizza, that's like the main food they do and stuff. And there was this like, sort it wasn't a theory, it was proven fact. But they would like, if a family didn't finish the pizza, they'd take the pizza away. Instead of throwing it in the bin, they just reuse it and give it to a different family. And there's like pictures of some of the pizzas, and they're all cut up so weird because they're all obviously different. 'Cause they've all come from different pizzas. They just reuse these same bits and just like chuck them in the microwave or whatever, and like give them out to new families. And you're eating like 3-day-old microwaved pizza
That's
sometimes.
disgusting.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Well, that got disproven.
No, it's true.
Oh, it's true. Oh.
Yeah, they got in loads of trouble about it. And
Yeah.
Papa John got in loads of trouble as well for something.
Papa John's a shady fella.
He is a weird guy, but you know the Chuck E. Cheese mouse. He's a real guy. That mouse.
Well, I mean, obviously there's someone inside the mouse costume.
No. It's not. Trust me, he's a real guy.
What,
It's
it's
not a
not-
costume. You know, like Five
It's a
Nights at
man-sized-
Freddy's. It's like
I mean,
that.
that's what
But
it's
it's
based
Chuck E.
on,
Cheese.
isn't it? Like-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
It's a
he's
man-sized mouse.
He's a guy. Yeah, he's real. Trust me.
Chucky.
Conspiracy.
First name Chucky, second name Cheese.
The conspiracy theory is that Chuck E.
Mr.
Cheese is a
Cheese.
real guy. Yeah, he is. I'm convinced. He's a citizen of America. Giving out reused pizza.
Prove you wrong, I guess.
Shithouse. He's probably rich as hell as well. Cool guy.
Interesting.
I like his arcades.
Have you ever been?
Yeah, quite a few times when I was younger. They're pretty good fun. I mean, they're all a scam, but so is every arcade. You know what I mean? You need about 40,000 tickets to get like a pencil.
Pay to win. Word to EA Sports.
Yeah, that's what I was say. Here's another one. The moon landing's fake.
Yeah,
Well, not
it kind of
fake.
brings on to what I was going to say as well. But
Go on,
Yeah.
say what you're
Oh,
going to say.
sorry, man. Just
that's alright. No,
Your
moon
phone
landing.
out.
Let's go with moon landing.
Alright. Do you reckon they're fake?
No.
Do you reckon they're fake?
I reckon some of
probably
them
not,
were
no.
fake. Not the first one, but I reckon some of them were fake.
Yeah.
Like the subsequent ones were like the Russians trying to. Oh, it was a race, wasn't it? It was a space race.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, which
Like-
means there would have been motivation for it to be fake.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But-
I reckon it was probably real.
I think it was real.
The main one, you know, Armstrong
Buzz.
and all
Yeah,
that buzz, yeah.
One thing I saw another one that sort of led on for it. That the moon landing was they genuinely went to the moon, but a lot of the photos weren't actually on the moon. They were taken in a studio afterwards or before.
That would probably make sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's possible.
Don't you think it'd be so cool to go to the moon?
Definitely.
Just to see what it's like up there, do you know what I mean?
I mean,
Yeah.
soon enough there'll be commercial flights. And,
Yeah.
What's-
I saw
what's
a
that
thing
film?
yesterday. There's a hotel that's just been approved. It should apparently be operational
27 or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, I saw that.
in space. That's
What's
crazy.
that film with is it Brad Pitt and Matt Damon?
Interstellar.
That's the one. With like commercial flights in the moon.
Yeah.
And stuff.
That's crazy. One day we'll all live on Mars.
Yeah, man.
Word up.
No,
We'll be
we
doing the
won't.
IRONCAST from
What
Mars.
planet would everyone live on? Like, if you had to choose a planet.
I
what
mean,
would you want?
basically Mars is probably your only choice. You'll
Why's
probably
that?
die on every other planet.
No, I mean, if they were habitable.
Yeah, if you could go on
Like-
everyone.
Well,
You
that's
have
a stupid
that-
question then.
No, it's not.
No, just if you decided you wanted to up and
If
leave.
you like-
Well, Mars. I'm just thinking of Mars anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
It's quite small, Mars.
I'd go Jupiter.
Yeah, or Saturn. Word up.
Jupiter, not Saturn.
Jay
You'd
Lees.
die both there, so
What?
you'd die there.
No, I mean, obviously you'd die on Mars, wouldn't you?
Not necessarily. The climate's okay for.
I'm just saying, if like hypothetically you could live on them, like the conditions were
Yeah, but
suited
I don't live
for
in a
humans.
hypothetical world. I like to look at reality, mate.
He's thinking about calculated risk.
Yeah, do it, plus or
100%
maybe
you'd
it's
die.
absolutes.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy if one day humans lived on Mars.
I
I
mean, yeah,
think.
that'd be pretty cool.
It'd be crazy.
I'd like that, I guess.
Do you imagine that? You just wake up and you're on Mars.
It'd be pretty hot like all the time.
There's no oxygen either. So what are you doing? How are you breathing?
Is
You're
there
not-
like proven water there as well?
frozen water under the
now?
surface?
Is it? What sometimes you want some like non-frozen water and
Boil it, mate.
yeah, sure.
Can't get Diet Cokes on Mars, not yet.
You
I
can take
they
it.
don't even know what milkshakes on Mars either.
Can't get Diet Cokes on Mars.
Coke,
Sponsored.
Coke, if you want to
Ad,
sponsor
ad,
us, shout
ad.
us.
Ad. When I'm thirsty, I drink Diet Coke.
Why did you sound like Shirley Forster then?
Oh, I didn't mean to.
Yeah,
Word to Forster.
let's force it. Alright, next
Sorry,
one. I was
sorry.
going to say like UFOs, extraterrestrial.
Oh, Area 51.
Area 51.
That I'm convinced there's aliens out there. 100,000,000%.
Yeah,
I mean,
there
there
will-
is,
there
like,
will
there's
be,
obviously
yeah.
like living organisms outside of the Earth.
I think there's
then-
little fellas cutting
That's what I mean.
around.
They're like little like.
But probably not the solar system.
But you know,
no, I
you've-
reckon so.
You've definitely
reckon?
both seen
I
them
reckon.
videos. You know the videos, and they come out maybe once or twice a year of like UFOs in America or wherever, They're definitely real. I'm convinced.
No,
some of them.
I don't think.
Nah,
UFOs
some of
are
them
real.
I'm
I don't
convinced
think
of.
they are.
No.
It's just like anomalies, light anomalies, and
Yeah.
I understand that, but there was one, and I can't remember. It was in the last year, I think it came out, and it got leaked, and it was from the FBI. It wasn't meant to come out, but it got leaked from some emails or something, and I swear on my life, it was real. I swear.
Yeah, but the thing is, the reason I say it's not real is because they conform to what everyone thinks a UFO will look like.
Yeah,
And in
that's
reality,
the
a
point.
UFO will not look like
that's
that.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's a good
Like,
point.
like we think of an alien as like a green little, little big
We're not-
head.
Yeah, they
weird
probably
looking
aren't
big
that.
fella. And obviously, they're like aliens. Well, actually, they're like little organisms, like tiny little organisms, like cutting about space.
I reckon there's some aliens out there. They're literally just tiny little people. Do you know what I mean? Like this big.
Do you reckon there's a parallel universe
This
or
big.
parallel universes?
Yeah, 100%. One, not even.
There's
down.
surely, I mean, there's so many other
I
planets.
hope
there's
the
so
parallel
many planets
universe
out there,
me is having
surely.
like lots of fun right now.
Do you reckon
It's
humans
best
will ever find out if there are aliens?
Ooh.
Proven.
Mate,
Fact.
I'm just wrecking my room.
Yeah, well, someone's got to, haven't they?
Oh.
Do you reckon?
Not in our lifetime, no.
No, I don't think.
Maybe
that
we'll
will
have
happen
like
either.
a Rick Sanchez that'll just come to us and pop out his.
Oh, here's a good conspiracy theory. Reminded me of that.
Yeah.
You've probably seen the photo. There was a photo of a bloke, and it was at, I think, the first moon landing. There was that bloke, and everyone said he was from the future. He's
Time
def-
travel. People.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's there.
I mean, there's
and he's
loads of
wearing
them. There's like one-
future clothes.
I can't remember. It must have been like in Egypt or something, or like a really like sunny country, hot country, maybe like in Africa, and he was like dressed in like modern clothes. There's, like, a picture of him.
There's time travel's real. Time travel's definitely real. There are people from the future now that could come back.
That's a tricky one.
They're doing it every now and
It's a
again.
tricky one.
If we invented time travel, we'd be literally rich for the rest of our life. We'd have enough money to probably supply our
Easier said than
bloodlines
done.
forever. Yeah, all we need to do is find a good scientist.
Strap him and force him to do little science
Lock
things.
him in and say,
Poke him until he does science stuff.
make time travel happen.
Yeah.
Think about it, there are definitely people out there, like scientists and
Do you reckon there's anyone
right
at
now
our
that are
uni
trying
that's
to...
like smart enough to invent time travel?
We could put it on Smith Down Ticket Exchange.
Anyone got any good ideas?
If you were the team that made it, you would literally never you'd never run out of money, ever.
Mm.
And also, you could go back in time, just take even more. You could like say you could take like a laptop and you could go back in time to the 1930s and be like, I'll say this for millions or whatever. They're like, yeah, all right. Then they've got a laptop, you've got millions more money.
Yeah.
You could go back and like kill bad people.
But I mean, the thing is, like time travel, they say you're not supposed to alter things in the past. Like it's gonna have like the butterfly effect. It's gonna have adverse effects in the future.
100%, absolutely. But
So if you like, I don't know, like 2-foot dinosaur, then come back, then
how about this?
we may never exist. We
Yeah,
might
good
not be sat
point.
here.
You go back, yeah, and you, I don't know, you 2-foot dinosaur, say, and then you come back here to this time, and everything's messed up. You're not like everything's
not here,
ruined,
yeah.
yeah. Then you go back again, and you kill yourself before you 2-foot the dinosaur, right? And then it never happens, and then you come back.
I mean, then it's obviously going to be different to what it is in the future.
Yeah, but basically, why would you 2-foot a dinosaur?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Say like you go and you kill yourself before you 2-foot the dinosaur. Your dead body's going to be there. The dinosaur's going to be like, what's this? And they're going to try to eat it, and then something will go wrong.
Or you can take your own dead body back with you, but then the police find you with your own dead body.
And then they were like,
Things just get weird.
it's
Yeah,
like,
the
it's like a whodunit. Like a weird. That's a pretty good episode for Rick and Morty, I reckon.
We should make our own programme and call it Stick and Florty, and we can have that as an episode.
Rick and Morty.
Sib's good at drawing. We could start our own cartoon. We could start our own cartoon.
I reckon it's not that. I mean, it's not that hard. We can do it on Microsoft Paint.
Let's right there. You go. There's another iron venture. We're gonna do a cartoon.
Brick and rod.
We'd probably get copyrighted, I think, for that. We could call it just something like Mick and 40. I don't know.
Any ideas, Tom? Do you like that name?
No comment.
Okay.
We could do a
We'll
cartoon.
put a pin in it. We'll put a pin
And
in it.
one
Yeah.
character is 50 Cent, and the other is like Dame Judi Dench, and they just go on.
Yo,
They just go on like
I'll tell you
adventures.
what. A cartoon of Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart would actually bang.
I'll tell you what, actually,
Those are actually really
a good
good
idea of a
films, though.
non-cartoon program is just to put two completely random people together for the day and just let them just go out
Yeah,
together.
that's what
I mean, that kind of is what First Dates is.
No, like actual famous people, like 50 Cent and Dame Judi Dench.
Yeah,
would be
that's
a
what I
funny
mean.
combination.
I just thought we should write that to Netflix. That's actually such a good.
I don't
idea.
know, like the Queen, and I don't know, like
She might be a bit hard to get on.
nah, we'll get on. I can get her
Bear
on.
Grylls.
And Bear Grylls, yeah, it's like that.
I genuinely think that's a good idea. We should
I think it's
draft
good
this and
too.
write it to Netflix because that
Yeah,
you could have like the baby and Selma Hayek just trying about doing
Kicking
things.
it, just wheeling. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Priyanka Chopra and like Gordon Ramsay or something like that.
I reckon they've probably met, to be honest.
Yeah, they probably have actually.
Maybe like Priyanka Chopra and Angela Merkel.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
She'll be at the job soon, Angela, so you might really get her on.
Do you think she's gone?
She is going.
Oh,
She is?
Yeah.
Out of her own choice? Or
Yeah, I think she's...
She's been
I-
there for
definitely
time
going.
though.
Yeah, far too long in my
What's she
opinion.
going to do now? Just retire? And...
I hope
Come
so.
on
Never,
TV programme.
never
yeah,
to be...
true,
never
true.
take public office. She'll
Who's
probably
taking
get...
over then?
I don't know the name of the chap, to be fair.
It kind of brings me on to our next thing. She's going to become a bit dusty, isn't she?
Yeah.
A dusty politician.
Dusty.
Yeah.
Dusty brings on to our next little topic of discussion. Dusty ballers.
Yeah.
The most dusty.
So
of
we
people.
did obviously a little feature last week about our team of the season, essentially. So we thought, let's flip it and let's just
Our
name...
anti-team of the season.
well, basically, but not necessarily just bad
current,
players.
Yeah, just like
just dusty players.
the
Do you know
players
what I
that
mean?
were maybe like the top of the game and just literally took a swift decline.
Or players that are just always average. Like
Or like there's like a claim that they were so sick, and then you go back and realise
They're
they
not.
were just not good.
Robbie
Number one,
Savage.
Graham Souness.
right, we got to start with the
Souness is
keeper. We got to start
captain.
the keeper.
Oh yeah, okay.
Who is a dusty?
Paul
keeper?
Robinson.
No, that's cruel. Paul Robinson is not a dusty keeper.
All right, okay. Jack Butland.
Yes, Jack
Jack
Butland,
Butland.
100%.
He was rated so high.
He was good, and he just
And he's
became
crap, absolute crap.
dust, absolute dust.
He's in League One now, isn't he?
No, he's on the bench for someone now.
Oh.
He's not at Stoke still.
No, he left Stoke, I think.
Anyway,
He's on
Okay,
the,
yeah.
he's on the
No,
bench
yeah,
somewhere.
right back.
Right back.
Nathaniel Klein.
I would agree.
Yeah, he had such a fall off.
Pretty dusty.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He was quite good back in the day as well.
He was,
Yeah.
but
Right, centre backs. Who is so dusty?
Virgil van Dijk. No, I'm messing. I was hoping you were going to bite then, but I think it's
So,
the next I wanted.
is my name Charlie Remnant?
Hey, I hope not.
I mean, Harry Maguire is quite dusty.
Oh, he is the dustiest.
He's not the dustiest, but he's quite dusty.
He is
No, I
dusty
think he's.
man.
I
You can push him off
I
and
quite
be
like him.
something
I think
to
he's
go.
quite a no-nonsense sort of player.
No, I think he's quite literally just nonsense.
Phil Jagielka.
No, not Phil Jagielka. No, he was a. No, he's a class player.
Who's rubbish?
Scott Dan.
I'm not going to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll
he's-
take that.
Phil
I'll take that.
Jones, he's a dusty ball.
Phil
He's
Jones.
quite dusty.
Phil Jones.
He
Yeah.
kind of fell off.
Yeah.
Right, left back.
I would have said Luke Shaw, but he's had a resurgence.
He is
He's
dusty.
had a real
He's not
resurgence,
dusty.
yeah.
He's not dusty now. He was, but he's.
How about Fabio Coentrao?
Yeah, he was never that good. I don't think. Though.
No,
He was alright.
He was-
Or Alberto Moreno.
Yeah. alright.
Alberto Moreno was never not dusty. He's been dusty his whole
That's
career.
what I mean.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely.
definitely a dusty.
The definition of
Absolutely,
dust.
he is in left back
Alright, should we go
position.
for like a 4-4-2? I think
Yeah,
that's a pretty dusty
4-4-2,
formation
yeah.
as well. Right, centre mids then. If you say Scholes, I'm going to hit you.
Gareth Barry.
No, he's
yeah,
a legend.
he
He's
is
got
a
the
legend.
most appearances of any Premier
Yeah,
League
that's
player
what I
ever.
mean. But he was never really that good.
No, he
was
wasn't, but he's a legend. We can't.
Phil Bardsley.
Phil Barsley's a right back.
Is he?
Yeah.
Lee
From
Cattermole.
No, Leo Catamol did bits.
We could be here all day.
We could. Who is dusty?
Phil
Bruno
Barsley was a shout for
Fernandes.
right back, to be fair.
Bruno Fernandes.
Ooh.
Scott McTominay.
Sure.
He's not that good. He's not that
No,
good.
he's not dusty though.
He is.
He's not.
He's not that good.
Shush.
He's dusty. He is
He's
dusty.
sick. He's sick.
No,
He's
no,
sick.
no. Don't be blinded by
I'm not
McSauce,
having it. I'm
alright?
not having it.
John Obi Mikel.
But he was so good.
Abu Diaby.
Yeah.
The thing is, if he got riddled with injuries, that's not really his fault that he's dusty.
But he is.
He quite
He's
literally
dusty,
is
though.
dusty.
Yeah,
'cause
but
he
it's not
doesn't
my
show.
fault. I'm not good at football. Do you know what I mean? It's not my
Oh,
body's
yeah,
fault.
it is.
What's
You
his
could just
bloody
get
name?
better.
Frimpong. Frimpong.
What was he called?
Frimpong.
Well, no, what was his first name?
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel Frimpong, yeah, he was quite dusty.
Yeah, right. We'll go Emmanuel Frimpong. I can agree on it.
Jack Wilshere.
Yes, Jack
Yeah,
Wilshere,
yeah,
Emmanuel
yeah.
Frimpong, centre mid.
The Arsenal core.
Yeah.
Should we
They-
name off the Arsenal team from like 2009 maybe?
Right, on the wingers, Thierry Henry.
He's not
No.
dusty.
He's not
He was the
dusty.
most overrated Premier League
No,
player.
he's not.
I think that's
Robert
probably not
Pires.
true.
Okay, right. He's not that. I mean,
Should we stay away
he
from
is.
Arsenal players?
He is.
We're just
Right,
targeting
yeah.
Arsenal.
He's not. He's not Dusty FC. I'll be fair to him, but I don't think
Maybe that's
Henry is on the same
overrated.
level
See,
as
that
a
can
lot.
be another week.
Yeah,
That's another
yeah,
week.
yeah.
Not dusty.
All right, fine. I'll
No
move
way
on.
not Dusty.
Eden Hazard.
No.
Nah, he's a baller for Chelsea.
He's
Yeah,
a
but he's
real
dusty
baller.
now.
Yeah, that's
He's
true.
quite dusty now.
He's dusty now. That's the point.
Yeah, but he's
dusty.
not his fault. He's not fat.
Well, it's
Yeah,
quite
he's
his
just
fault.
been chomping.
He's scored like 1 goal in 2 years.
Yeah, all right, fine. He has like to be left wing.
He's dusty.
Right wing. Right mid.
Let me think. Stuart Downing.
Adam Johnson.
Stuart
I was gonna say
Downing.
Nanny.
Adam Johnson we have to. He can't be mentioned.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He's not dusty. He's
No, Nanny was class.
Yeah, Stuart Downing. He is
What's
dusty.
Jermaine Pennant. Jermaine Pennant.
Yeah, Jermaine Pennant.
All right, Jermaine
Pennant, sorry, yeah,
Jermaine
Jermaine
Pennant. I
Pennant.
don't mind, mate. I don't mind.
All right, strikers.
Oh, Nicholas
I
Bentner.
have to say Radamel Falcao.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Falcao.
he got an ACL, so it's kind of not his fault.
Yeah,
but
Bender's quite a funny guy. Though,
He's
so-
an icon.
Yeah.
Marwan Shamak.
yeah, I
Yeah.
can see it.
Yeah.
Federico Makeda as well.
Yeah, he was great.
Quite a lot of strikers as well. What was that
Craig
fella's
Bellamy.
name?
Craig Bellamy.
Who was the fella? Yeah, Craig Bellamy.
Loic Remy.
Loic Remy.
Yeah.
There was a fella that played for United, I'm pretty sure, and he went to somewhere in Italy or something.
Mario Balotelli, he's another shirt, to be fair.
Yeah, he
Alan
is very
Smith.
dusty.
He was pretty dusty.
Alan Smith. Yeah, basically, there's a lot of dusty ballers. Manager of Dusty Baller FC, Graham Souness.
Graham Souness has to be 100%. I think we.
I reckon we can even do a bench for Dusty.
Should we give an extra 5 then? An extra 5.
We could
Honourable
make-
mentions. Honourable mentions.
Yeah.
Who else is dusty?
I like the Lloyd Remy shout, to be fair,
Lloyd
as
Remy,
our substitute
Yeah,
striker.
yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Um,
I think substitute winger, Craig Bellamy for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Rio
right.
Ferdinand.
I think. Sure, you can't say that.
he wasn't a dusty player, but he's a dusty guy now.
He's
That's
not.
what I'm going to say. He is.
He's not.
He's not a good
John Terry.
speaker of the. Yeah, John Terry had too many problems off the pitch, so I think he should be in Dusty Baller FC.
Yeah.
Wayne Bridge put John Terry in that position.
Yeah, that's
Wayne
true.
Bridge is pretty dusty to be fair. He was never really that good either.
Oh, he was fair. He was crap.
Oh,
at
at least
it.
John Terry was a
Steve
good
Sidwell.
player. He's a bit of an icon, really.
Steve Sidwell.
Steve Sidwell.
Get out of here, mate. There's the door. Come on, get out. No. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Moving
Go on.
on from that then. Some
Ryan
I'm
Shawcross.
No, I think Shawcross was
I
quite
quite
assured,
rate
to
him,
be
to be
fair.
Assured.
Yeah.
Get it?
Assured cross. Surprise. Yeah, go on, E. Sorry.
like the streets will never forget, like those sorts of players. Like you've surely seen those things on Twitter.
Ronaldinho, word up, he's in prison now, Mike.
Adel Taarabt,
Yeah.
Hatem Ben Arfa. He's been a lot of run-ins, I think.
Yeah, he's had a questionable relationship with the law, I
I
think.
feel like I've met Niall Ranger.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's your sort of guy.
What's that supposed to be?
You know exactly what that's supposed to mean. I'm not going to go into it. But I feel like I've met him somewhere. I've seen him. But yeah, like those sorts of players. Who else do you think? They're like iconic in their time, but they're kind of like
Michu.
yeah.
What happened to that guy?
Wilfred Bonny maybe.
Colo
like-
Torre.
Yeah.
Colo Torre.
Colo Torres, yeah, 100%.
One of the best centre backs of all time.
Oh yeah. I mean, people think he wasn't good, but he was a
He was
good defender.
yeah,
And a great
a
man.
rock.
Yeah. Heskey.
Yeah,
Really good
really
player.
KSI made and ruined his career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is Peter Crouch, another class player as
Yeah,
well.
true.
Yeah,
He's
to
a
be
funny
fair,
guy
he,
as well.
I feel like Peter Crouch kind of got disrespected a lot towards the
Yeah,
end.
I think he
Yeah.
did. Because he played for a long time.
Yeah,
And just
he
'cause he-
played for loads of big clubs as well.
Yeah, 100%. He did bits in his career.
Yeah, man.
Absolute bits.
Bagsman.
Who else will the streets never forget?
Ollie Baker.
But the thing is, with Ollie, he's probably up there for the conversation of greatest players of all time.
Yeah.
Pele actually was once asked who thought was the best player ever, and he said it's a toss-up between Messi and Ronaldo for second best. Ollie Baker's first.
Yeah.
Pele, Dusty Bowler, by the way. He can,
Pele?
Yeah.
He just counts goals. He goes in his back garden. That fella.
Yeah.
He's a shyster. That man.
Oh, he's probably quite a good player still.
I mean, I don't doubt that, but I mean, he's still a shyster.
it would be interesting to see how he would play now. Do you know what I mean? Like, if we could see him now, because obviously we couldn't really watch him play football.
Yeah, he would play like...
Like Remy.
yeah,
I'll tell you what.
probably.
I'll tell you who else I think's a bit dusty. Rivaldo.
Okay.
He was like the Gabriel Jesus of that era.
Gabriel Jesus is a pretty good player, though.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like
Not
in a
s-
sense, he's not that good of a player, but he just scores goals because he's always in the right like position.
I mean, that's quite a good trait.
Well, it just annoys me though.
Oh, I'll tell you who's a class, Jamie Vardy. Streets will never forget him.
He still plays.
Yeah, I know, but
The streets
after he
aren't forgetting
retires...
Yeah, true.
He is a
Robert Hughes as well.
What about
Mark Viduka.
Oh, Mark Viduka, yeah. What a player.
Tony Yeboah?
And Tony Yeboah. Who else was there? Cahill. Tim Cahill.
Tim Cahill, yeah. Yeah.
And then obviously Brad Guzan, Tim Howard.
Oh, the American Revolution. The American Revolution.
David James.
Yeah, David. Paul guy went bankrupt though.
Who's the other fella? The other Brad. There was another
Brad Friedel.
That's it, Brad Friedel.
Yeah,
He actually looked
Absolute
70
legend.
his whole career.
He's a legend. Absolutely. I love Tim Howard.
Good
Yeah.
for you, man.
You sounded really surprised when you said that.
You're so happy then.
Yeah, he's a fella.
He scored a goal as well.
I know he did.
Good lad.
Yeah. Tell you what I like as well, Ben Foster.
Yeah.
He's a fella.
Do you remember Fraser Forster?
I do.
He's dropped off. He could be. He was.
Yeah,
He's
he's-
Justin Balder FC bench keeper.
Yeah, I agree. What team's he at now?
Celtic
Sam.
again.
I think it's Celtic.
I think he went back to Celtic.
Did
I'm
he?
pretty sure he did, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
I love football.
Yeah. You sure?
Yeah, I'm just finding out where Fraser Forster played.
What can we do to fill that time whilst Alfie searches up?
Well, I think we wait. Wikipedia's quite
Here we
fast
go.
there.
Oh yeah, he is at Southampton. Oh, he went back to Celtic on loan last year.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think he's on their bench at the moment.
Yeah, he is.
I think he played for them in a recent game. I think.
Southampton.
Yeah.
He did because he was he's like their second choice keeper now,
Yeah.
and he didn't. He
It might have been in the cup the other week.
There was a game
Yeah,
that I
you could be
remember
right.
watching. I definitely watched that game.
Shock, Mr. Dusty, eh?
Yeah.
I watched Alexis Sanchez chip Fraser Forster in an international match live at Wembley once.
How was that?
Sad. We lost 2-0.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever watched England lose
I
before.
don't think I've seen England play.
Really?
Yeah.
I was at the game against I think it was against Montenegro, but Andros Townsend scored an absolute screamer, and then that kind of launches. Well,
Oh, here's a good.
he's a
question,
dusty baller, Andros Townsend.
Yeah.
He was never actually good.
I'll tell you who was not very good. Wilfred Zaha.
Yeah.
man.
He's not a good player.
Take him and leave him. Got a good question.
But
for
we'll
you,
move on, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the most enjoyable live game you've been to?
Oh, that's a good question.
One game.
Probably still Liverpool West Ham when I went last year, just because it was like right at the end we won, and everyone was so happy. And it was the first time I've been to Anfield to watch a game.
I've got to say either it's both Oldham games, either Oldham at Fulham away or at home where we played Everton.
Did you win? Huge.
FA Cup, baby.
Beat Liverpool in the cup
We
as
beat
well.
Liverpool.
That's a really good question. I think Wigan away last season, that was a good one. George Bush's quick fire hat trick, that was a good game. I don't think of another good. No, I normally enjoy away games more, I think, than home games.
Yeah, definitely. The whole atmosphere of an away day is just.
Oh, that's it. We've had some crackers in the. Actually, do you know what? We beat Bradford in the FA Cup 2015. That was a class. Won 3-0 to get to Wembley for semi-final of the FA Cup. That's a good game.
You're the type of guy that in like 30 years you're going to be able to recall every match you've ever been to your kids and like every single little detail that happened.
Yeah, I could probably tell you a good rundown of that game. I don't want to hear it, but.
Who did you play in November 2014?
November 2014.
Just give me one game.
Right,
trying
his brain now.
Yeah.
That would be in the same season, actually. That one. So that when we had Jamie Mackie playing for us. Actually, before we got the Chelsea loanies in. Who was manager then? Actually, before Steve Clark took over. That Nigel Atkins was still there. He got sacked in the December. I know we lost in the December. We lost 6-0 to Birmingham away.
Cogs are turning.
They are. He's getting
I can
there.
see it.
It's like when you play the Wikipedia game.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'll remember again eventually. I was just trying to track back. I can remember the start of the season. We started the season against. I think we started against Wigan that season. Wigan away. It was our first game of the season.
Up the ticks.
1-0. We'll agree.
I can tell you. I know in 2015 we played Fulham. I know that.
That was a good game. Oldham at Wigan away. That was fun.
Great.
I feel like we might play Watford at some point that month. I feel like
I'm not gonna
I feel
check,
like we beat Watford 2-1
Just wanted to know.
at some point that month.
November 2014.
I might be getting mistaken another year, but I have a feeling that one against could have won was against Watford.
Even so, I do find it so impressive when people just rattle off the results of had like however many years ago.
I know one of my old English teachers. He had like an encyclopedic knowledge of football. You could ask him like a random FA Cup game in like 1984, and he'd be able to tell you the score.
You did? Oh, you played Watford in December.
Was it?
Pretty close. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I'll give you that. You lost 3-1 to Blackburn. You beat Rotherham 3-0. You lost to Charlton 1-0. Yeah, you lost to Cardiff 2-1 and you got a red card, and you beat Norwich 2-1. That was November 2014.
What was that Bolton score?
I remember. I was at the Norwich game actually. Jake Cooper got a brace.
Mad.
He did get a brace.
Yeah.
14 and 45.
Yeah, I should have thought about that one. I was there.
That's mad still that you can just remember
Good
that.
knowledge.
From 7 years ago nearly.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But anyway, that was a bit of fun for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a really good game actually. That could be up there. I really like that game. Yeah, because he was just came through the academy at that point. He was a nobody, really.
I just noticed we're slowly turning into a football podcast.
No. We are, but we're not. We were a
That's
COVID
a memories podcast.
We were a COVID podcast, and now we're a football podcast.
Yeah, we've tried really hard not to mention COVID this entire episode, but we've failed.
Sorry, I said it. My bad.
Right.
My bad.
Yeah, this guy, right? Out.
Well, we don't have to talk about it anymore. We can just move on.
You brought it up now. We have to talk for an hour about it.
No.
All right. Yeah.
Next week we'll come back with something not football as well.
I think next week we should do.
I think we should get some viewer involvement next week again.
I agree. We haven't done it.
Yeah, we'll get a few questions in there. I reckon
we should probably try to do like a few prior to it.
Definitely. I think we should do this thing right where we basically
Don't
give away too much. Just saying.
Why don't we end the episode and then Tom can tell us?
Yeah. Stay tuned, but I've got something fun for you all next week, alright?
Yeah, you better
make sure you watch. It will be back to regular programming hours after this, so Sunday, be there. Any closing comments, lads?
It's been a good episode, I think. Quite enjoyed this one.
I love the
Yeah.
Ironcast.
Yeah. Shout out to BBC Radio Merseyside, hopefully.
Word up.
Got something cooking.
We'll let you know, but
Us.
that's all we can say
Lives
for
to
now.
Yeah.
Share it with your grandmas, share it with your dogs. Love to your mothers. Don't forget to hashtag it.
Don't go changing, boys and girls.
All love. Have a good week, everyone.
See you soon.